Good evening, guys. Okay, so today we're going to be covering function notation. You guys have already seen some of this stuff the last couple days when we were dealing with graphing, filling out those tables. So it should be somewhat familiar, but we're going to take a little bit farther than what we had it before. So for example number 1, you have the function f of x equals x plus 2. And again, the f of x, what that stands for is the f is function and the x is in terms of. So it would be f in terms of x. And that equals x plus 2. Now what you're going to do in an example like this, I'm asking you to find f of 8. Well, it should be pretty simple here, but this x was replaced by 8. Which means all I'm going to do then is I'm going to replace this x with 8 as well. So I have f of 8 equals 8 plus 2. And that means that f of 8 equals 10. And that's really all there is to function notation and finding values, evaluating functions. Let's go to example number 2. This also should not be too bad. So in this case, you have the function f of t, which equals 2t squared plus 5, and I'm asking you to find f of 3. So that means that f of 3 equals 2 times 3 squared plus 5. And now you're going to use your PEMDAS to evaluate and simplify this right side. So this is 2 times 3 squared is 9 plus 5. 2 times 9 is 18 plus 5, which means f of 3 equals 23. And that's really all there is to function notation. But we are going to do one more example, which is going to bring in some of the other definitions that we had from last week and earlier in this unit. So I'm telling you, given the domain, find the range of the function. You guys should be able to remember what the domain was. The domain was all of our x values, and the range is all of the y values. So I'm telling you, each one of these is an x value, and I need to plug those into this function to find the range. So the very first one I'm going to do is f of 0, and I'm going to find f of 0. Then I will do f of 3, and I'm going to find that value. And then I will do f of 5, and I will find that value as well. So this is going to be 2 times 0 plus 1, which means f of 0 is 0 plus 1, and that gets you f of 0 equals 1. F of 3 is 2 times 3 plus 1, which is 6 plus 1, and that equals 7. And this is f of 3. And then f of 5 is 2 times 5 plus 1. That's 10 plus 1, which is 11. And that was f of 5. Now, this is my range right here, so I'm going to write them in set notation, which is what these little symbols are right here. So then my range in set notation is the number 1, 7, and 11. Alright, and that's basically everything you really need to know about function notation. Again, it brought in some of the definitions we did last week, domain and range. And then it's just going to be basic, simple evaluating expressions, which you guys all should know how to do from last year even. That's basically the gist of the notes. Make sure you guys write down your steps for each problem. I want you guys to have written steps, and make sure you get these done ready to go tomorrow in class. We'll have a worksheet, and we also are going to have a vocab quiz tomorrow, so make sure you are ready for the vocab quiz. It's not going to cover all of the words, but I'll probably pick about 5 words and expect the definition for them. Have a great night. We'll see you guys tomorrow.